What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the Dread Pirate Dr. Disaster, and yesterday we discussed the lack of censorship being a draw for the remake of Lollipop Chainsaw, but I'm irritated to report that we can't say the same thing for the Dragon Quest III remake, coming out in a few months.
You bastard!
As a loyal fan of the late, great Akira Toriyama, I think of most of his work as utterly untouchable. You don't mess with anything he created, especially in light of his recent passing. It is utterly disrespectful, and yet we are seeing censorship from Square Enix. The female warrior in Dragon Quest III is being covered up because the folks working in the modern gaming industry are prudes. They like to call themselves progressives, but these screeching harpies and their simps have ultimately become the very thing they once hated. Overly intrusive prudes who wag their fingers at anyone who doesn't kowtow to their very specific way of wanting to have fun.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
Hey lady, shut up!
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, where I keep a list of woke and DEI infected games pinned to the account for your reference. My handle on there is Dr. Disaster 1. But anyhow, Dragon Quest III is one of the all-time great games that you simply do not mess with. Akira Toriyama is a lot like J.R.R. Tolkien to me. He's one of those artists that has deservedly been placed on a pedestal in my mind, to the point where if one of these greedy-ass corporations gets their grubby fingers on their IP and messes with it, I get really pissed off. The Rings of Power TV series is a prime example of the shit that I just cannot stand, because Tolkien would have never signed off on it. Well, likewise, I find it intolerable what they are doing with the censorship in Dragon Quest III, especially in light of Toriyama's recent passing. Now, I know that the developers cannot help the fact that Toriyama died this year, but Square Enix could avoid the censorship. They could honor his work as it was, but these corporate types are so obsessed with chasing the modern audience. For reference, here is the image that showcases the censorship. The design on the left is from the original game, that is Akira Toriyama's original work, and the design on the right is from the new version, and as you can see, they have covered the female warrior up with shorts and an undershirt so that she is showing less skin, because the childless cat ladies have a conniption fit every time they are reminded of the fact that the vast majority of males, which is coincidentally the vast majority of gamers, but every time they're reminded that the majority of males find females attractive, they have a conniption fit. They hate games like Stellar Blade and Lollipop Chainsaw because they are jealous of the so-called male gaze. But the inverse is never a problem, of course. They are totally okay with naked dudes on the screen, which goes to show that they simply just have contempt for hetero males. But as usual, these corporations are so focused on tailoring shit to that modern audience, to that small fraction of the gaming crowd who wouldn't be interested in buying their stuff anyway. They are so interested in doing that they forsake the actual gamers who despise these social movements. Between this censorship and the fact that they're going with that paradigm, the body type A and body type B thing instead of calling them males and females. Between all of that, I just don't think I can get behind this game. When the project was first announced, I was stoked. It has easily been over 20 years since I played Dragon Quest III, so I thought it would be sweet to take the game out for a spin again. But maybe I'm just gonna have to invest in an original cartridge and play it on my Retron. But I will leave it there. Drop your mockery of these censorious game devs in the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.